All right, guys, Sebastian Milo here with the Boxing Mob on behalf of FightHub TV with the legendary Jim Lampley. Jim, first off, for you personally, what's the significance of being here, getting the call to make, the call essentially blow by blow on a Times Square Fatal Fury May 2nd card?
Very exciting, as I think it will be for every spectator who comes here. Thrilling to be going back to ringside and calling fights, which is a very natural and habitual thing for me to do. Grateful to Turkey Al-Sheikh for asking me to come back and giving me the opportunity. Excited to work with Mike Coppinger and Antonio Tarver, to work with a great producer with whom I've done dozens, if not hundreds of fights over the years. It's all great. Very excited.
For the fans as well, it's an exciting time because this is 3 star-studded fights. I mean,
yes.
The A side, the B side, each of them equally star-studded. Is there one fight in particular on this card that you're really looking at as a fight fan, just to really steal the night, essentially?
Well, I think all 3 main events, and that's what we're calling them. All 3 main events have cachet, sex appeal, drama, whatever you want to call it. There's no more dramatic figure in the sport right now than Ryan Garcia, whether you love him or hate him. And that's been true of great fighters for a long time. Some of the audience going to love him, some of the audience going to hate him. He plays that very effectively on his social media feed. Devin Haney, tremendously skilled, longtime prodigy in the sport. Even when he was a teenager, we knew he was going to be great. And now he has to bounce back from a tremendously negative experience. And the last fight of the night, I guess you say the A side is Teofimo Lopez, but Teofimo Lopez has had a stumble in the past, unexpected. I didn't expect him to lose to George Kambosos after beating Vasily Lomachenko, and now he's going in against Barbosa, who's 32-0 and has never let anybody down up to this point in his career. So I think they're all really good, interesting matchups, and I'm proud to be calling this card.
You mentioned Ryan Garcia, and I want to get to Ryan, but first I want to get to Devin Haney, because you mentioned he has a chip on his shoulder. He has a lot to prove after coming off. Yes, it's not really a loss anymore. It's a no contest.
Barbosa, we have to interview Barbosa here.
Still? Yeah, no worries. You're good. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
So speaking on Devin Haney, right? He's got a lot to prove. People say he's got a chip on his shoulder for himself as well. You've seen a lot of great young phenoms maybe come off what they were supposed to do was an easy win and come off a loss and never really bounce back the same, and some have. What do you expect the mental state of somebody like Devin Haney to come back here after all the boos and really a minimal amount of confidence in his corner when it comes to the fight fans? What do you expect with Devin Haney coming into this fight against Jose Ramirez, a tested veteran?
Of course, officially, it's a no decision, all right? And so that it didn't put a loss on his record.
Still undefeated, yeah.
Emotionally and in terms of the impression that's left in his system, it was a loss.
Yeah.
He got rocked and he got knocked down. And these are not experiences that he has had in the past. So he has to be able to put that out of his mind up to a point. You never put it completely out of your mind. You want to be conscious of whatever adjustment it is you need to make tactically to avoid it, and go back to being the consummate boxer he has been in the past and try to make that impression on the opponent.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Jim.